Hello, everyone. This is Luis from Comix Podcast with another episode of Comix Plays with a special Halloween edition of it. So today we are reviewing Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is a game developed by Behavior, originally released June 14th, 2016, but the people responsible for this game continue to support it, and they continue to come out with new content. Ultimately, it is a 4 versus 1 style multiplayer game. The game revolves around either you're playing as the one killer that runs slightly faster and hiding and finding the survivors, take them down, and sacrifice them, or you are the survivor and you're trying to escape by repairing generators and escaping it. Ultimately, this feels like two different games. If you're playing by yourself and you're just wanting to hunt people down, the killer is obviously the way to go. He moves a little bit faster. Each killer has perks. As you can see, I am currently using the pig that you may recognize from the Saw franchise. And that's another thing about this game. It has become the Super Smash Brothers of the horror genre, with a lot of different horror icons that have made their debut onto this game, along with all the different patches. And the version that you're seeing now is recorded on the PS5, which they did have a PS5 patch. They do have original killers, as well as killers such as Michael Myers from the Halloween series, the pig from the Saw series. We also have Stranger Things, Demogorgon. We have Ghostface. We have Freddy Krueger. We have Nemesis from Resident Evil. Like, it's impressive just how many different killers that they have, and they have a lot of original killers too, like even some of the kids from Purge. And but yeah, so it just makes it fun to be able to try doing things with different abilities. Survivors is a very similar game in the sense of the different survivors having different abilities. Leon, if you have to equip the different abilities that you get, but Leon specifically that I'm using right now, one of his abilities is he can, if you regenerate a generator for a certain amount of time, he can make a flashbang grenade. That's the closest thing that you get to a defense here. And so as the survivor, as the killer gets close to you, you hear a heartbeat. The heartbeat gets louder and louder, indicating that the killer is near you in some area. It's anytime that you fully generate a generator, you fully repair it, what'll happen is it'll make a bright light and it'll make a notification so that the killer knows that you are there. So you're having to do multiple things as the survivor while you're repairing a generator. You're constantly looking around. If you start to hear the heartbeat getting louder, you know the killer's on their way to you. And you also get these skill checks. So you have to not only pay attention to your surroundings, but you also have to pay attention to the skill check. If you mess up the skill check, it'll notify the killer of where you're at. And so you want to make sure that you hit that where it's supposed to be. Generators can be healed up to 4 people can repair the generator at the same time to make it go by a lot faster. But it's a constant balance of, do you want to stay with your friendlies, or do you want to go off on your own? And because if the killer finds one of you, it can potentially wipe you all out. So it's a nice balance of the two. So you can heal each other. You have to see what you want to prioritize. Certain characters, such as Bill from the Left 4 Dead series, he has a lot of abilities that are focused around helping your teammates, to being able to unhook them from where they're supposed to be, or from being hooked, and healing them. And so other people are more offensive, more defensive, just in the sense of some survivors are good at evading the killers. So all the killers are faster than the survivors, so you have to really work on dropping down pallets or having your teammates distract them while you're trying to work on a generator, which is what's currently happening right now. Ultimately, it is just trying to repair all the generators and escaping the killer. And the more of us that escape, the more points that we get. So hope this was enjoyable for you. If you've never played this game, hope Hope this maybe swayed you to get it. If you have any recommendations on what we review next, please let us know. Otherwise, again, this is Luis from Comix Podcast. We are Comix, and we are everywhere. Till the next time, guys. Take care.